by someone out there. Stay strong, Phil, and lovely chat.
Got your hoodie
earlier this week.
To catch people up,
warm and comfy.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Favorite hoodie.
To catch people up, chat. Initially, we weren't sure if we were going to see Techno or not because he was like, maybe it's not a good idea. It might be a bit risky. Probably for the best that we don't. And I was like, that's fair enough. I was like, that's fair. But then, whilst I was in LA, whilst I was in America, he messaged like because we had shit planned for like the whole trip pretty much, right? Every day was packed with stuff to do, and then within like 4 or 5 days before I was due to leave to go back home with Kristen, he then was just like, "Oh, do you want to come meet up? Actually, do you want to just meet up?" I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." So we travel like 6 hours to get to San Francisco, and I'm like texting, I'm like giving Techno updates. I'm like, "Everything good? We're sure all right?" And he's like, "Yeah, let's just meet in the park and wear masks and social distance." And I was like, "All right, as long as you're up for it, mate." Because at the time I was expecting him to be like, "I'm too tired, I can't," you know. I was fully expecting him to not be able to do it because Mans is sick, like really sick. So I was fully expecting to travel all the way to San Francisco and then not be able to see him. But Kristen, God bless, Jesus Christ, bless Kristen for the 6-hour drive she did.
Your streams.
We listened. We pretty much like played games, listened to.
A big source of inspiration for me.
Listened to Lovejoy, like the new album, Pebble Brain, like a bunch, like fuck ton. Well, I was even like looking at the lyrics, and we were like learning the lyrics and stuff. So we're having a pretty good time whilst on the road. It was really cool. And yeah, we show up and we see Techno, and I'm like, we actually had some beans in the trunk. We brought him some beans, some Heinz beans from the UK, and some little bacon bite things that you would get in the pub, which we had sterilized and put in a plastic bag and sealed. So yeah, baked beans, Heinz baked beans. It's a thing in the UK, which you guys really don't have. You have beans, but you don't have baked beans and like the sauce and stuff like we do, that you have in the morning for breakfast. Like a full, look up a full English breakfast. Just Google that and you'll see what I mean. There's beans. Anyway, so we got them. We brought them with us, and we're just hanging out. His dad's there also as well. His dad's really fucking funny. You can really tell like where he gets his humor from. It's like, you know Techno's humor where it's like kind of like dry. It's like the most British humor, but he's American, right? He gets it from his dad 100%. Like at one point we're just kind of like chatting, just goofing around. I think we ended up chatting for like 2 or 3 hours, roughly. It was quite a while. It was way longer than I expected. I was expecting like half an hour max because he was probably going to be tired. But no, we were talking for like 2 or 3 hours. And his dad was there as well for a little bit. And I'll tell you a little story that his dad told me, which was really funny. So his dad watches all of his content, right? He watches his YouTube and all that stuff. Oh. And he told me something that happened a little while ago. So he was like watching a video and stuff, and because he was watching a lot of Techno's content, he was getting recommended things that weren't from Techno but related to Techno. So you know how YouTube's like, hey, you like this? What about this? And you know what he ended up watching? What got recommended to him? The way he tells it is so much funnier than how I'm gonna deliver it. But basically, he was just on YouTube and like he's like, so I was on YouTube and I looked at the recommended tab, and I gotta say, it's a very strange feeling. And I was like, what? He's like, it's a very strange feeling to just see, because everybody makes compilations of anything to do with Techno, right? Because he actually called his son Techno like when we were talking. He's so in it, and he's like, and people make a lot of content about Techno, but not directly of him. I was like, yeah. I was like, oh god, this is gonna be good. And he's like, so it's a very strange feeling when you're browsing YouTube and you see a compilation video of every time your dog has shown up in a techno video. I was like, Floof? And he's like, yes, Floof. There was a compilation video of Floof. I was like,
Okay.
he starts laughing at how ridiculous it is that there's a compilation video on YouTube of just every time that Floof has made an appearance in some way on a techno video or stream. Holy fucking shit, dude. Like, imagine, like, he was like, that was a strange moment. Imagine you're a grown-ass man looking at videos on YouTube and you see a compilation of your dog that lives in your house that you have not personally put this video out, but somebody somewhere has made a compilation of your fucking dog every time it's just showed up on your son's stream or YouTube videos. Jesus Christ. That's such a fucking, like, oh god, I can't even imagine how weird that must have been when you said he just laughed at it. He just thought it was hilarious. And he watched it. Anyway. Oh my god. His dad's great. His dad's really funny. Techno's fucking hilarious as well. Techno's literally the exact, like, same person. Just as witty, just as funny, if not maybe only a little bit quieter, because I guess he's fucking sick, right?
So busy lately, but I finally
but
got
holy
to
shit.
Thanks for the 4 months. It's been a great time, and
It was just so cool just getting to like meet him and stuff. I didn't get to hug him. Mans really wanted to hug him. I really wanted to hug him.
Hello, Father.
I wanted to
hope you are having a wonderful day and
proper bro hug, right?
stream.
But we were social distancing. We didn't want to even like I didn't want to risk it. I was like, it's probably not a good idea that we hug right now. And he's like, probably not. I was like, fuck. Yes. So we took some pictures. What was really funny is whilst we were sat there, I like said, should we tell Techno? I was like, should we tell Tommy and Will that we've met up? And he's like, oh yeah. I was like, all right, I'm gonna. So I messaged a little group chat that we're in, being like, hey guys, guess where I'm at? And then Techno posted a picture of me. It's be like, and Tommy's reaction was like, what? No way! He's like screaming, like I could tell he was screaming. And what was funny is it was taking so long for the fucking picture to upload that like Tommy was getting impatient. He was like, where are you? Phil? And then the picture finally got posted. And he just freaked the fuck out. Yeah, it was really cool. We actually took like a few more pictures, actually, like a decent amount. But I shall not post them. Just for me and Techno. Just for friends. No. Boop. There exists. Oh, there exists photos of us just hanging out, just doing that. We actually took a photo like of us like distanced apart and doing this. It's so nerdy. It's so stupid. But just like seeing us just like masked up. We've been like chatting for like a while and stuff, and it was really fun. It was probably, it's gonna sound really dumb. It's gonna sound really dumb, but it was probably like the highlight of the trip. Like seeing friends and family, really cool. Going to Universal, really fucking cool. But like finally getting to meet Techno IRL, that was pretty cool. That was fucking awesome. So we've been meeting to meet up for fucking ages, like absolutely ages. And every time, like, something got cancelled, like VidCon got fucking cancelled, like just all sorts of shit got in the way, real life shit came up. So yeah, that was really, really cool. And like, Kristen's such a fucking hero, driving us 6 hours there and back. Thanks for the 10 fucking gifted, Lieutenant, thank you. 6 hours there and back, chat. 12-hour total fucking trip. So yeah, after we said our goodbyes and everything, I gave him the baked beans. We leave and we go. We first of all go to San Fran, like.